Welcome to Ophiuchus Tarot. We are back again with another channel message for the collective. But before we jump right in and get started, I just want to take a moment, say hi, and welcome to new subscribers. I am so happy to have you on board with us. Thank you for becoming part of the Ophiuchus tribe. As always, it is an absolute honor and blessing to read for each and every single one of you. That being said, we're going to jump in. But before I forget, if you are interested in getting yourself into the giveaway, we have reached 500 subscribers. I did a little video the other day. If you would like to have a chance to win the deck of cards and a few other little things, all you have to do is comment below on that video, and you'll be entered to win. Okay, now let's see what we've got here. We've got the T deck, so I don't know what it's going to bring. If these aren't your types of readings, you can hop back in time to any one of the readings that feels right for you. But if you don't mind the T, and sometimes a bit of a wild reading, I don't know that this is going to be that, but most of the time when I feel this deck, it's a little bit of drama, right? And probably the full extent of the drama, not so much on the lighter end. So it's like everything's on a vibrational scale. So you might have some of this, but like on a lesser scale, but Spirit will give the extreme because there are some out there who are dealing with the extreme, right? Okay, so let's hop in, see what's here. We have a thief. Okay, dirty offer. Okay, before we speak on it, bad karma. Okay. I hear trying to pull a fast one, trying to pull one over on you. I don't know what they tried to take from you. This could just be a thief of joy who was trying to get what they wanted out of a situation with you. And I don't know what their ulterior motives were, but I know they're there. This person is going to get karma. If they haven't yet, they will be getting karma. It could be very soon. I feel like as soon as this person is out of your energy, a lot of good things are coming to you. Could even be a windfall of a monetary support. It's like Spirit kind of trying to make it up to you in another way. It's like good opportunities are coming in. So if it's not money, it's an opportunity to make the money, or the right type of partner, right? I feel like you're finally past this person being your person or thinking that they're your person, right? I feel like they're really good at fooling people about who they are, and it's like what their motives actually are. I feel like they may look a certain way to the world, but it's like, I heard you know this monster for what they are. So this person could have been pretty toxic. I'm so sorry if you had to go through that. This person is now looking in, maybe even trying to figure out a way back in. Maybe it's to the point, these are timeline readings. You can be anywhere along the energy. You could be further along. So already in this jackpot with this person out of your life, right? Experiencing the good things that are flowing in for you. And this person is stalking, wondering how they can get back in to find another way to take from you, right? It's like they weren't satisfied with what they took the first time around, that they want to take more. Yucky energy. Okay. Forcer. Force things on you, forces their way in. Yeah, they're trying to get back in. Uses force to get what they want. Yeah, this person may be, I heard a bit of a brute. So it's like, I don't like their energy at all. Divination abuser. They could be getting readings on you, or trying to see themselves, what you're up to. Maybe doing so to the point where they're kind of stepping on your, I don't want to say stepping on your toes, but on your boundary lines for sure. It's like what's right and what's wrong. It's like looking in to see things that they shouldn't be, I heard impeding on. an offer. They may offer something up like a date or meet up for coffee or something like that, but I feel like this person really is just looking for a way in. Yeah, they're all fake smiles. I feel like you're moving on, which I love to see. I was getting a little nervous. I was like, they may make you that offer, but I feel like you learned your lesson the first time around with this person. I feel like this is someone that you actually dated. I feel like this is someone. So if you're thinking this could be someone from the past, but maybe you didn't have something with them, I don't feel like that's the case at all. I feel like this is someone that you actually dated or had like a pretty good past, and I do feel like they took from you. I don't know if I heard they took my sanity, so I don't know if it was mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically taxing in this situation. Is kind of what I'm getting. Yeah, they may have fake accounts where they're kind of looking in on what you're up to, maybe on various different sites. Yeah. I do feel like you're really uninterested in what this person is up to or what they've got going on. I feel like you're just moving on, doing your own thing, really kind of self-focused. You could actually be moving or thinking about moving. Either way, I feel like this is just like confirmation, further confirmation, moving on. Really just packed up the things in the mind space, in the heart space, and maybe in the physical space. And it's like, all those things, maybe you gave them back to that person if they left things at your house, so there was no reason to come back, right? No reason to kind of wiggle their way back in. I feel like when you were done with it, you may have even, it's like whatever they left that they didn't want, you may have donated it, something like that. Yeah, again, look, fake accounts looking you up. I feel like they keep on getting further confirmation every time they look into you that you're not interested, that you're just plain uninterested. It's like you're not still thinking about them. You're not still worried about what they're up to. You're really just kind of doing your own thing. They would love to stop you from you stepping into all of what's meant for you, whether it's new relationships, new opportunities in business. I just feel like, yeah, this person is just simply that, a drama starter, a time waster. They really wanted to just take. Wow. Giving money. They may ask you for money. Yeah, if they know you have, they might come in trying to make a plea that they're in a rough spot, and maybe you'll give them a lump sum of money. I wouldn't advise it. I heard you'll never see it again. Not that I think that would be something you'd be interested in, especially after all of what I'm seeing here. It's just, you kind of see this person for exactly who they are. You may even have figured out that they're kind of still stalking you on social media, still kind of keeping tabs. Yeah, still creeping on your socials, trying to figure out what you're up to, where you're going to be. Yeah, there's tactics. I heard war tactics. I heard this means war. So this person's not, I hear, not done torturing you yet. They're not done trying to wiggle their way back in or create some drama. I feel like this person almost kind of lives for the drama. It's like they're bored in their life or they're unhappy with their life. And so the only way that they can feel better is if they're causing issues for other people. They're tripping up other people. I just saw someone stick a foot out and trip someone, and they turn around and this person's got their head turned to the other way, like they had no idea that that person just tripped over something, right? It's yeah, fake flexing. They could, it's funny. They go from fake flexing, I want to say, or they want to borrow money from you so they can fake flex to kind of lure somebody else into their grasp. They're looking at you to fund their fake flexing so they can nab somebody else and pull them into into their trap. This type of person uses people. Plain and simple, they use people. I feel like I hear you would never imagine by looking at this person what they're capable of. And I feel like If you know, you know. They don't look the part. They don't look the part. They may be dressed very well, well put together, looking like they've got a whole life situated for themselves, but really they're throwing their money away on, you know, toxic things, toxic situations, maybe bad habits, right? I feel like you just never know it. Marry for money. I think that's what they're looking to do. They're looking for someone who shines just like they looked for you because you are shining, collective. Yeah, there's their bad habits. They may have some pretty bad habits. Yeah. All right, let's see. Creativity. You know, I feel like we can just hop back into your energy. I do want to say, I feel like in your life, you've gotten creative, you're spreading out, you're taking up space. I love that for you. I feel like you're not afraid to speak up. You've got your voice back if you had lost it in that situation. I feel like you really have stepped into your highest version of self, or you're on your way there. I feel like it's not even your old self. It's like a step or two up from your old self. It's like you've got that back, I do want to say, or you're heading in that direction. For those of you who are waiting to get your old self back, I feel like Spirit's going to do you one better. It's like you're better than who you were before. It's like you see more, you understand more, you've got some tools under your belt that will serve you as you walk through this journey. I do feel like this person's going to try to get very, very creative, either to get you back. I feel like either they've tried already or they're going to try, or this is them trying to fake flex, trying to pull in somebody else who shines so they can have a free ride into the future, right? So they may be getting pretty creative with that as well. Yeah, I feel like, you know, they may, if you're saying no, you don't want to meet up, you don't want to talk, you don't want to, you know, they may be trying to kiss your butt a little bit to try and get in to see if, yeah, I really feel like you're just going to ignore that whole situation. This person is your happiness hater. You know, they could be behind a computer screen really trying to make you feel small as you're enjoying your life. I feel like this kind of stuff doesn't even bother you. I feel like it doesn't faze you. I feel like you're not even interested. You might not even be noticing all of the mess that they're trying to cause behind the scenes, right? But I do feel like they hate the fact that you're happy. They hate the fact that you are standing in your power. You're not under their control. They don't get to dictate what you do or who you see or what you wear or I want to say who you talk to. It's like, or they don't get a chance to put you down and make you feel small so they can make themselves feel large and in charge, right? You're unfazed. I love it. Spirit on deck. This person really would love you back, but only to hate on you up close and personal, like only to kind of make you feel bad. And I feel like you know that. You know, they may be crying over you, but I feel like I heard your ego's leaking out your eyes. Yeah, this isn't from the heart. This is angry tears because they're not able to control you in this way. I don't feel like they're actually hurt in the heart space. I feel like they've never actually decided to dive that deep where they could actually kind of recognize what's in the heart space. I don't feel like they operate out of that sector of their selves, right? Yeah, there's that cyberbully. Like I said, I feel like maybe they had gotten creative in a lot of different ways, tried to bully you online. I feel like you're not even worried about it. You're just doing, you're living, and I feel like you're living well. Yeah, and they could be talking all the crap they want to talk, right? Caught a case. Okay, so infection, disease, rash, etc. So this person may be a little promiscuous, may have some issues as well because of that. They may be saying something like it came from you. But I feel like there are a lot of people that don't believe that crap that this person spews. I feel like there are a lot of people that don't believe this person, plain and simple. It's like this person is known to pop off at the mouth and say different things that make no sense or never add up. I feel like a lot of people are realizing that the truth is never really in the equation when it comes to this person. I feel like it doesn't matter what they're spouting off this week. I feel like there are a lot of people listen with half an ear is what I hear. It's like they don't even really, it's like, and then, you know, they try to figure out why this person would want to be saying that about you or whoever else. It's ego. Yeah. Hurt ego. Exactly. Spirit on deck. It's like that's what it is. It's like all of these things that they say, and they could be saying a lot of things. Like something like this can be very, very damaging to someone's reputation, right? And I feel like without a care, they would spout off something absolutely horrendous along these lines that, but I feel like there are so many people that just kind of know this person's, they get it. They know this person's MO, right? So they don't take stock in anything that they say. They know this person holds grudges. It's like they probably got a grudge against the people that they're sitting around, spewing the toxicity too, right? It's like, I feel like people know that as soon as they turn their back on this person's saying something about them, right? I want to say they're really hooked on what you've got going on, your life, you, like everything about you. It's like they're just addicted to wanting to know where you are, what you're doing, so they can hate on you. It's like they're addicted to that rush that they get by, yeah, they could hating on you because of your spirituality, because of the magic, the power that you possess in your life, or the power you possess over your life, right? Being in control, stability, mentally, emotionally, physically, right? Could be a lot of different reasons that this person hates on you. You could be very beautiful, very handsome. You could have a lot of opportunities and a lot of options. That would be another thing that this person would absolutely despise when it comes down to it. I feel like they tried to get you to fight other people for them, or fight for them. It's like, they may have always brought up an ex and tried to make you feel insecure. That's a war tactic, right? It gets you to try harder. So that way, you show up big for them and it makes them feel big and like they're somebody important, right? These are narcissistic traits, right? I do see a lot of that in here. I'm not here to diagnose anyone. I see the traits. Now, just because I see traits doesn't mean that this person is simply that. You know, utilize your intuition there, but I do feel like I sense that here. Yeah, dodging bullets. I feel like you've been dodging bullets. Queen rising, I love it. Queen rising, king rising, boss daddy, boss mommy energy. I love to see it. Stepping into power, praised. I feel like you might be praised by a lot of people, even some of the people around this person, and I feel like that would really just throw them over the edge when it comes to their hatred. I feel like it's something that simmers in them and they keep it alive. I feel like it keeps them pushing forward. Instead of allowing good energy to propel you forward, this person allows negativity to fuel them. And that's why they run out of juice, because they're siphoning it from a well of, I want to say, exhaustion, dark energy, low energy, toxic energy. And I feel like where you're fueling yourself from, you know, the light and positivity and optimism. And it's like, I feel like, you know, your fuel never runs out, but I feel like this person's does. Does that make sense? Yeah, inside scoop. Let's see. Obsessive lover. They may even try to say that underneath of it all, you're obsessed with them. It's a little exhausting. You know, I'm sitting here and I feel like I'm you sitting in this energy, and it's like, take a deep breath, blow it out, relax. This person, I feel like, you know, a lot of the time they don't get to you, but I feel like certain things that they do or say may really just get under your skin just a little bit. And I understand. I feel like it's being bombarded, and I want to say for a long period at a time. It's like, I don't know how long this person's been out of your life. I almost kind of feel like they try to on and off come back to hating on you because it fuels them in some way. It's like they got to prove you wrong years from when the situation happened. I feel like it's all because they can't handle the rejection. You said no. You said no more. No more to the toxicity. No more to this. No more to that. And I feel like that source of rejection was something this person, their ego could never handle. Yeah, but you're not paying attention. You're too busy winning, doing what you came to do. Yeah, hustling, making it rain. They're going to be telling everybody around you that you ain't nothing, right? But I feel like everybody kind of knows the truth that this person maybe is still into you, still kind of wishes that you were part of their life. Yeah, that they have no facts. They have a bad reputation, right? So people know, again, people know. Let's see. Yeah. We have dusted off, and I always kind of feel like dust off your attitude, collective. Every once in a while, you got to kind of stand up for yourself. And I feel like not behind someone's back, but straight up, right there, head on. No, that's not true. And I feel like that's all the kind of all of what you actually need to do or would need to do to kind of get people to see that you're just not going to put up with it. It's like, yeah, I feel like if something is, I heard really out of pocket, it's like, I feel like you would have to speak up. So Spirit is saying, if you have to dust off your, dust off your attitude. I know you don't use it very often, but it's like, if you need it, stand up for yourself is what I want to say. Don't allow someone to really kind of, I'm seeing what looks like one of those, it's like a road thing, and it's got that flat wheel that kind of flattens everything out. It's like, don't let somebody roll right over top of you and kind of make you feel so small. They want you to feel threatened. They want you to feel intimidated or bothered, because that makes them feel powerful, right? Yeah. When it comes down to it, I feel like this person's just a groupie, right? They're just interested in what you're doing or where you're going or what you're up to. Collective, I'm so sorry if you're going through this energy. Right now, I can't even explain the level of exhaustion that I feel like I've taken on from this energy. I'm going to have to cut my cords and clear my energy after this. It's pretty severe. I feel like this has been a long, ongoing thing, and it's just tiring. It's just taxing. It's like we're so over it at this point. But I feel like Spirit's trying to say, since we ended up with jackpot on the top, this is what Spirit wants you to see. It's like, just know that you're winning. Spirit's got you. You've got a lot of really great things coming in for you. Opportunities, could be a wealth of things to create this jackpot energy, cornucopia of blessings kind of stuff. So I just know that Spirit is going to kind of pull you through this. I feel like your best bet in the whole situation is to cut ties, keep cutting cords, keep clearing your energy, keep doing your own thing, stay focused on you and what you're trying to create. The second you start trying to fight back with someone, they're looking for that. They're looking to get that rise out of you. And the reason they fall away is because you're not investing anything into it, and they start to look really stupid, right? It's like you're not even biting back. And I feel like if you really want to get under this person's skin, ignore them. I mean, completely. Didn't see it, didn't hear it, didn't feel it, nothing, not even a flinch, not a blink of the eyes. I feel like that's the way you get rid of bullies. It really is. When you're giving them nothing, they're standing out there by themselves, making themselves look foolish. So if you ever want to really kind of shut them down, that's truly the best way to do it. because people start to realize it's like they're not even talking back to you. It's like they're not even looking at you. They don't even realize that you're talking to them, and it makes them look ridiculous, right? All right, let's see what we've got. Your initials, their initials. Wow, that's a ton. Wow. I don't know. We've got a ton here today. I guess, you could be experiencing any one of those things. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. Like I said, always just take what resonates. Toss the rest. There's a lot going on here. So, oh, we have a blank. So insert initial here if you need it. Wow. Any other messages? I did say your initials, their initials. Let's see. Wow, I don't see how anybody's initials could be missing today because we have pretty much the whole bag out here. I guess in some way, shape, or form, maybe you've all actually experienced something along these lines here or there. Oh, we've got another blank. So insert initials. I hear bugging you, bugging you. I see somebody, have you ever seen how somebody will point their finger next to the side of your eye and they say, well, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you, but it bugs you because it's so close to your eye. Kids do that kind of stuff when they're playing with each other and trying to annoy each other. So I kind of see that here, and it's like, that's kind of the mentality that's coming through here. This isn't a very mature person. I want to say, but they want to make it look like that, like they're sophisticated or they indulge here and there. I heard something about Wagyu. So it's like expensive taste, or I feel like this person tries to cover over their immaturity with expensive things, or it's like they think that makes them look posh or well put together in some way, or admirable in some way. Oh, what was that? An eye, yeah. They might be, in a conversation, they might be the type of person that always talks about themselves and doesn't give you a moment to say something. It's like they have to put their speech out there. They don't allow for reciprocation through communication. They just kind of, it's like by the end of the night or the evening, you'll know all about them, but they haven't asked a question about you, not one, right? This is that type of person because they feel like they have to put their story out there, the one they want you to believe. They have to paint that picture, and it comes with tons and tons of details and stories of bravery and honor, and it's like, I feel like that's the type of person that we're talking about here. I heard soggy, soggy sock. It's like this person puts all this out here, and it's like, and what it comes down to, ever have a soggy sock? I feel like that is one of the worst feelings in the whole world if you step in something wet with your socks. And that's what I got here. It's like this person, it's like they try to paint a picture of themselves, but really in reality, they're just a soggy sock. I feel like if you know, you know. Anything else? I hear guard your heart, guard your space. I hear stay on guard. It's like you can allow certain people in, right? But certain ones, I feel like take the time to get to know someone before you really allow them in your personal space or in on your personal things. These are the types of people that love your personal horror stories. They file those away mentally for later. Anything that makes you feel insecure, your shortcomings, your insecurities, that becomes ammo for the arsenal later. It's like I see like somebody's eyes sparkling with glee because they're learning about the things that hurt you. They'll know best later on how to really utilize those things. So just be careful with what you share as well with these types of people. Ugh, I can't stand that energy. Ugh. Again, I hear the soggy sock. Okay. All right, let's see. What else do we have in this situation here? What do we have for the collective? Yeah, I do want to say this person was or is a soulmate. Some really do teach us through difficult times, right? It's like they cause all this havoc and then they disappear. They leave you, yeah, it's like you built sandcastles with this person. Nothing ever really stays stable. There's a lot of toxicity involved, and that's why nothing built with these certain soulmates sticks, right? It just melts away. Any little blow of the wind and the towers fall over. It's not built on a solid foundation. It's not meant to last. That's how this person builds. So they kind of sneak away too. Yeah, they may promise forever, but I feel like, oh my, I heard, well, they may want to annoy you forever, but they're not going to give you forever, right? They may want to bring you down here and there over the course of the years, right? Even years after you've kind of not even dealt with this person, they may come back and try to cause a little bit of something in your life. It's all because of your growth, your expansion. Something could have happened from Christmas through now for some. Yeah, this person is not someone you'd be able to pick out. They blend very well into a crowd. It's like you don't know until you know that this person is like this. Like I said, they don't look a certain way that you would be able to say, oh, I can tell that person from a mile away. And now energetically, you may be able to tell from a mile away. It's one of those things where if you're meant to get caught in that web, you do. And it's spirits wanting you to learn something, right, from this soulmate. And a lot of times you learn your harsher lessons from these types of soulmates. And it really does help you in the future set healthy boundaries and stick to them because it's like if you had stuck to those healthy boundaries, if you had those healthy boundaries, this would have never happened, right? So you do learn valuable things from this person. It's just you have to learn it through pain and I hear exhaustion. This person may have left you at the very bottom and you had to really claw your way back up. It's that type of energy. I'm so sorry if you had to deal with this, collective. Big hugs to you. Yeah, it could be an ex for a lot of people. It was getting ready to fall. So I do want to say this could be an ex. More than likely it is. All right, collective, that is what I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to become part of this Ophiuchus tribe. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.